Welcome back to another developer blog. Today we're going to have a look at our biggest update to date. This includes updates to the Nitro bonus single player, death records, global ranking system, updated car physics, and improved matchmaking services. Let's dive into single player and have a look at our tier 2 vehicles. We got Gigawatt and Hercules active. We're going to have a look at the off-road to start. I'm just going to do a lap or two so you guys can see the updates. So right off the bat, there's a new death record, the kill saw. One thing you'll notice on my car when we go to the race lineup is the new global ranking system. We're going to be posting a list of those on our website so people know where they rank. That's that little yellow icon next to my name, so everybody will have one of those when you start racing multiplayer. Everybody starts out at the base rank, and you continually rank up until you hit a certain prestige. After that, it will require you to get 4th place, and then once you hit the max level, it will require you to come in 2nd or 1st, and then the highest prestige will require you to win 1st place pretty much two out of 3 to maintain the final prestige. So the more and more you start losing, the quicker you're going to drop out. The more and more you keep winning, the higher you'll remain. So we'll have a look at Hercules here. You'll see I'm much faster to accelerate than these bots in the tier 2. However, the top speed is pretty close. There's not much of a difference maker in the top speed. You're just starting and stopping that much quicker in the tier 2, so that we don't want them to not be able to compete in the lower tiers versus the higher tiers. We just got a clear-cut advantage driving a faster vehicle. One thing you'll know is that all of the boost pickups now disappear as you grab them. Those are global pickups, so if anybody's behind me, just like Mario Kart, you're not going to have the ability to grab that. You'll see these little neon blue guys, the bonuses. Those are individual pickups, so during multiplayer, everybody gets a shot at those. They respawn per lap, and after the next update, you'll be limited to 10 per race, so you'll max the bonus out at 10. If I die, I will lose that bonus. So it's very important to pick your battles, whether it's worth losing, a bonus, or just, maintaining your course. So this is one of the more tricky ones to grab the bonus. I got a boost, so I'll try to time this perfect. You want to thread the needle before those blades. There we go. That was pretty smooth. So we'll knock out one more lap here, and then we'll shift over to Gigawatt so you guys can see the new bonus, or excuse me, some of the new performance vehicles. We have unloaded all of the tier 2 vehicles, so those are all active now. So plus you can start earning cash in single player, so those should be able to be unlocked pretty quickly. If you didn't get the first available early access, all the levels now have a price point, so you'll have to start paying to unlock all of the tracks. So we give you a free one for every biome, so you can, have some fun without having to make any quick purchases out of your credit pile. But if you want more levels, you'll have to start unlocking those. On multiplayer, everything's unlocked, so you don't have to worry about that. So one cool thing about this death record is these little kaboomers, they are spawned randomly. So this turn is going to be different every time you turn. And the bomb placement is going to be completely random. You're never going to know what you're turned into there. So you might want to have a nitro in your pocket to quickly avoid that. So let's see if we can thread this needle one more time. Go this side. Alright. So I got a nice bonus times 7 going here. I'll just wrap this one up quick. This is a pretty short track. Hercules flies around this track. Oh, no. Oh, no. So there goes my times 8. It's still worth finishing the track, even though I lost my bonus. I still got a couple pickups. I'll grab a quick 1,000. It's a lot better than just restarting and trying over. We don't really have a quick restart built in yet. That's kind of on purpose, but if the users want it, we'll throw in the quick restart. We want you to finish out the races. There's really no point to quit. You've already going to earn the cash. You might as well just finish it out and grab a little bit less. snag this bonus here. Sort of bypass that. We're probably going to block that little jump so that you have to go through the saw there. Coming down these bombs. Oh. Sneak around that guy. Alright, home stretch. So I'm going to end up with a ×3 if I can plan this right. Which is not too bad. We're going to look at about 1,500 win bonus. Oh no! Oh! Barely made it past that. And crash across the finish. Perfect in Torque Legend style. Alright, so 1,500. Not good. Not terrible. Could be worse. Could have not got first place. You're looking at a really garbage run. We still want the focus of the game to be on racing and getting first place, so that's why the bonuses are so different. We'll probably change that up and give a little bit more money to the lower ranks just so it's not super brutal. Let's have a look at the updated, what do we got here? Let's check out some redwoods. Sequoia, let's check out this guy. Gonna hit up the Coniferous Conundrum. I'm going to be in Gigawatt, which is another tier 2 versus the Tater bots here. So it's always good to get max separation from these bots. Oh, Taters just clipped me there. Puts me back into the pile. They are vindictive, so tangling with the bots is probably not a good thing. So here's a jump to your right, and you can choose to hit that. You're going to bypass this bonus where you have to thread the needle. That is a very difficult thread there. The bots will scoop it up perfectly every time. Try to trick your brain, but that one is probably for experts only. Flip his wings there. So you gotta time this bad boy. Left, right, left, right. Boost through on the left. Oh no, that was bad. So if I do this correctly, I can get both of those bonuses. Ugh. But I crashed into the wall, so that probably wasn't worth it. So this is probably one of the few records that doesn't actually kill you. It just sort of inconveniences you. I'm going to break. Oh, couldn't even snag that bonus. What a failure. So always remember to level yourself out. Snag Taters there. So I'm just going to let off the gas here and just kind of coast. Make sure I hit my aim right. If you have the throttle down when you're adjusting, it's going to be a little bit more jerky. Like I said, that one's a pretty difficult one to nail. Alright, let's get this one first. See if I can't time this bad boy. This is probably a bad idea to burn up my nitro right there. Oh, barely got it. So one thing I like to point out is that everything lands softer. The game is definitely shifting more into sort of a kart racer as intended. It's much easier for new people to turn. We've taken a little bit out of the thought process of how to drive your cars. You can pretty much hold the gas down into every turn. That's not going to make you the fastest car, though. You still want to think about how you're turning. But the grip is much higher, so people can just sort of drive with the gas down at all times, but it's not necessarily going to give you the fastest result. Unlike most kart racers where everybody's pretty much the identical speeds, or this car does this better, that car does that better, driving and knowing how to drive is still a huge advantage in this game, and that's sort of like intended. We don't want to take the thought processes out of driving. Make it just sort of a mindless hold the gas down and turn in circles sort of a game. Alright, and that's going to wrap up this final track. So almost max bonus there, 4,500. That's a pretty good run. We're going to start adding a bonus for takedowns to sort of enhance or increase the amount, and often, you know, it should be worth something. It should be worth your time to take somebody else out. Not just the satisfaction of completely wiping them off the track, but it will give you a sort of an added bonus to the multiplier at the end of the race. So let's go to our garage real quick before we're done. I'll give you guys a glimpse at sort of the upcoming Tier 4 cars. Let's hit up a Banshee, customize this guy. So these are going to be ready to go at full launch. They're not in yet. This guy's pretty unique. Let's see what kind of... That looks pretty slick. The black and the red. Pinstriped. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Watermelon gradient. So these are all the cool new paint jobs. Dragon's still pretty sick. Let's go with the burst. That looks pretty sweet. Buy that. And I already like the color scheme, so we'll just leave it. We'll go to some attachments. What do we got? So we got a bunch of wacky stuff here. We got some scoops. I'm just a really big fan of the police lights. I don't know why. So he looks super grimacing with this shark teeth. Activate those bad boys. Alright, so we'll take this guy out real quick to the track. Give you guys sort of a quick preview. This car's incredibly low to the ground, but it is very fast. So you're definitely going to want to keep it on the track at all times. Ooh, thread that needle. Nitro's unlocked. There we go. So once you reach this level of car, you're probably pretty good at single player. Ooh, it's wide enough to grab 2 scoops right off the bat there. That's pretty sweet. You're going to notice he's got the 6. Don't want to go off-road. 6 booster tails, which is pretty sweet. Dodge that guy. Ooh. Oh! Looks like Taters took a saw to the face as well there. So as we wrap, I'm just going to do one lap here just to sort of showcase you the new car. They are pretty fast. They handle really well because they're all-wheel drive. So as I crash into a wall, as I say, they handle really well. That's pretty ironic. In multiplayer, they're definitely going to be the go-to vehicles for everybody. So getting to these and unlocking these will be a clear-cut advantage for the skilled players and the new players alike. But that's one lap in the new Tier 4. So thanks for watching. And have a great day.